Hello, friends.
The Bears are who we thought they were.
The Bears. The Bears.
I am the great Cornholio.
We'll see what happens.
Playoffs?
See, Sean McDonough, Jay Billis. Goats.
Can you play a song? Something cool. Put my mic on!
I'm calling both games.
Goes down the field for Smith.
Oh, he got it.
Seattle. We're getting ready for Cincinnati.
LeBron James. By the way, I hope you're having a good day today. I really do. LeBron James is not only balding in his hair. That's not only regressing. He's not only seeing regression in his hairline, but he's seeing regression in his play as well. And the Lakers are off to a franchise worse 3-10 start. Is it time for LeBron to retire? Is he done? I don't know. Maybe. They've only played 13 out of 82 games. So I don't know. I need to see a whole season before I can really make that claim. And while he might not be done, he's getting there. He is. There's no way around it. He's almost there. The proverbial light at the end of the tunnel is visible for LeBron's retirement. And so the team is not doing well. And you might ask, what is LeBron James going to do to solve this issue? What is the best player on the team, the argued greatest player of all time? What is his solution to one of the the most famous franchise in the entire NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers? What is his response to the franchise getting off to a 3-10 record, you might ask? He said he's going to step up and learn how to flop. Now, that might have been a joke. It might have been serious. I don't know. But either way, that's a problem. If he's joking, let's go back to Moneyball. Is losing fun? Is losing fun? No. What are you joking around for? What are you having fun for? Because if you are 3-10, you are supposed to be the leader of that team, maybe even the on-court coach, like, you know, maybe the GM or whatever. Like, you're supposed to be pretty much the entire team, and they're off to a worst start in franchise history, and you're joking about how you're going to learn how to flop to make sure the team is better. Is that what a leader does? Is that what the greatest player of all time would say? That he's going to learn how to flop? In a joking manner. He's going to joke about the team, the Los Angeles Lakers, not the Orlando Magic, not, the Washington Wizards, the LA Lakers, a team that no matter who is on their roster is expected to do great things. High expectations are just the standard for the Lakers. Off to the worst start in franchise history, and you're joking about how you're going to flop? I'm sorry, but that is terrible leadership. That's poor leadership. And I'm sorry, that's the greatest player of all time? No. I don't think Michael Jordan would have made a joke about how he's going to start flopping if the Bulls were off to the worst start in franchise history. He probably would have people or something. I don't know. But even if he was serious, actually, if he was serious, that might have been a bigger issue. Instead of dedicating serious time to actually figure out what is going on, to actually figure out how to better the team, how to start winning games. And I understand he's injured right now. But if he was serious about that flop comment, you are off to the worst start in franchise history, And you're not going to say, well, we really got to play better defense, or, we need more from our bench, or, our starters really need to step up, or we have to be more unselfish, and, we have to be better in practice or something. Whatever one of those, actual answers is, or what they might be, rather. Your response is you're going to start flopping. Okay. All right. That tells me all I need to know about you. And if you ask me, honestly, LeBron doesn't need to learn how to flop because he already does it plenty. He does it fine. And I might joke around with LeBron, his name, LaFraud, LaClown, LaMickey, LaFlop, LaGM. I will never call him LaGoat because he is not the GOAT. He's not the greatest of all time. He's not. Because no matter what, if you are the greatest player of all time, your team is not starting 3-10. It's just not. And I don't care who is on the team. I don't care if you're playing with McDonald's workers, and I don't care if you're playing with the best players in the league. If you're the greatest player of all time, your outreach and your effect on the team goes more beyond how many points you score. It's leadership. It's rallying the team around the common goal to win the game. And at 3-10, he's failing, whether he's on the court or not. He's failing. And is one season enough to say that he's not the greatest of all time? Does this ruin his legacy? Maybe it doesn't ruin his legacy, and no matter what, at the end of the day, he'll be one of the greatest players of all time, but he will not be the greatest player of all time. And it's not just this season. It doesn't take a 3-10 start for me to say that, because I've been saying that, and I've been on that train for a while. I have been saying that for as long as I've been watching LeBron play. And I'm sorry. LeBron is not the GOAT. And at 3-10, when they ask you how are you going to start winning games? What's the answer here? And you say you're going to start flopping. Whether it was a joke or not, it's an issue. Because, again, I get there's 82 games and you're only at 13, but hate to break it to you, but if you don't start winning some games here soon, your season might be over. And you can blame the coaching. You can blame Russell Westbrook. You can blame any other player on the team if you'd like. But that doesn't make up for the fact that LeBron is just, I don't know, something is off this year. And Russell Westbrook as the starter this season was terrible. Off the bench, I've never been a huge fan of Westbrook, but he's been better off the bench, and I'll give him credit for that. He has been. But, I'm sorry, the response from LeBron about how he's going to start flopping to get to the free throw line, and that's going to help the team win more games, that was kind of shocking. Not going to lie. So I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say that, just because he said that and just because the Lakers are at 3-10, that means that he is, not the GOAT. That means he is, that means he's no good. Because that's unfair. That's unfair for me to say that one little thing is the reason for him not being the best player of all time or one of. Because at the end of the day, again, he will still go down as one of the best players to ever do it. Just not number one.